All right, y'all. So look, man. First thing first, man. We about to go ahead and hop into it, bro. Now today's video, we got something a little bit different, man. I got somebody that did play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and I thought it was a cool little idea to like ask him some personal questions about the game and see how he felt about it, and see, you know, if the game trash or not. All right, now I want to go ahead and introduce my boy Creeps, man. Creeps, you know, say what's up to the people, man.
Hey, how you doing?
So cool. But yeah, man, so you got my boy Creeps here, man, and he did play. You played at Anime Expo, right?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, he played at Anime Expo. You show off the chain, bud. You gotta show the chain.
Oh yeah,
you
sure.
gotta show the chain. So yeah, he is one of the people that actually play. You say how many of them you have?
I had 8.
So did you like get right back in line and do it again?
More or less, yeah. I did take a lot of breaks in the middle, but I only went for one day. Otherwise, I'd probably have like 30 or 40 if I had more days. But yeah, I only went for one day.
All right, bet, man, bet. Well, so I just want to go ahead and ask you some personal questions, bro, about the game and stuff like that, since you played it. And I feel like a lot of people got questions, but a lot of other people just do gameplay, but nobody really talked to somebody, asked them how they feel about it. So I got a couple of questions on my phone. I did ask my Discord some questions, bro. So hopefully if y'all got questions in the comment section below, if you want to answer some of y'all can ask that too. But let's go ahead and get started, man. So first thing first, man, I want to go ahead and ask you, do it feel like BT3?
So this is a bit of a tough question, right? Because everybody's expectation is, well, this should play like Tenkaichi 3, right?
Right.
I will say it's like a split. It feels like 80% BT3 with 20% BT2. Mainly because of the step-in system and the way the animations work. It feels a little bit smoother, kind of like Tenkaichi 2. But if you're a big Tenkaichi fan, you found a new home.
Okay. So my another question was, like, do the characters from BT3 feel like the one in Sparking? So like, do Goku feel like BT3 Goku, or like do Goku feel like a whole complete new character? Like, are the combos streamed the same and stuff?
I would say for the most part, yeah, it does feel pretty much identical in terms of combo strings and such. Of course, it does feel newer, right? They completely rebuilt the game from scratch. They didn't reuse anything. Instead, you know, they used Tenkaichi 3 as a base to like conceptualize the game, but they didn't reuse any assets or anything. So for the most part, yes, I would say returning characters do feel very similar with like new tidbits added to their strings.
Okay. When you was playing, because I fought you earlier, bro, so like I didn't know that you see cancels and stuff. Like, is there any cancels and stuff like that? Like any cancels?
I think it's a little early to say. Like I said, I only played for one day, about 8 or 9 times. So if I had more time with the game, I could definitely figure that out. But for the most part, I was just figuring out, you know, what worked, what didn't, what was new, what was, you know, what returned from the old games, stuff like that.
All right, bet. And plus, for anybody that's watching, this is a big boy interview. All right, this is for people that want to like learn about the game, the pro players and stuff. This ain't for somebody that's want to figure out the roster and stuff. All right. I want to go ahead and ask you was the map. Now, I wanted to ask you because, you know, BT3 map is kind of like, it's big, but it's not that big. In Sparking Zero,
Yeah.
Did the map feel like 10 times bigger, like when you was fighting in it?
Oh yeah, actually I want to mention something about that too. So if you've noticed in terms of movement, the movement system does feel a little bit faster, but there are aspects of it that kind of are slow. So the maps are so huge that it was kind of necessary for them to speed up everything. So the short dashes, for example, they're fast. And of course, you know, Z burst dashes, if you remember in BT3, they were fast, but here it's pretty much like teleporting behind your opponent. It's really, really fast. In terms of dragon dashes, it feels like they kept the speed from BT3 for dragon dashes. They feel very slow because everything else is just so much faster in terms of movement. So, yeah.
Okay. Another one do I have is that, all right, so when I fought you earlier, so you know what key poking is, right? The key poking when you like key stun, but kind of key poking. Was that, like, would you able to do that in BT3? I mean, in Sparking or like?
I didn't test that. No, I did try to do like ascend key blast combos. So like, you know, you hit your opponent a couple times, you vanish back, and then you do an ascend key blast to, you know, extend the combo. I did try to do that a bit, The Ascend key blasts work a little bit differently in this game. In terms of key poking, I'm not sure how that would like transfer over. Like I said, again, I didn't play it that much. I did play it a decent amount, but not as much as maybe somebody like Minato's Flash, for example. Shout out my boy Minato's Flash. He's been grinding the game out at Evo and Anime Expo. So,
okay, bet. Another thing I want to go ahead and ask you that, just like, all right, before I ask you that, what's something you don't like about the game? Like, what was something that you didn't like?
Okay, so there are a couple things. Mainly one concern that pretty much everybody who's played the game has, and even people who haven't played the game, they've kind of noticed. So this new short dash system that they've implemented, right? Mm-hmm. In BT3, when you press X, you did just a normal dash. You kept going straight until, well, your dash ran out, right? But in Sparking Zero, you have these short dashes that are kind of like sidesteps in something like Naruto Storm or like Hinokami Chronicles, right? And it takes a lot of ki. And when you're playing a character that maybe doesn't have maybe good ki control, or maybe they don't regenerate ki as fast. So for example, androids, it feels almost punishing. That feature just feels way too punishing. So I would say short dashes, I think, should take a lot less ki. In the case of androids, I would even suggest maybe make them not take any ki at all, because again, they can't charge their ki. So them not being able to not only not charge their ki, but having to rely on their ki and a lot of it to move around the map, I think it would help just a lot.
All right, so you're saying like so dashing, it takes ki in this game,
yeah, so just like not even the dragon dashes. I'm talking about just pressing X on your PS5 controller, right?
That's insane for them to do.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a bold choice. Yeah, especially for androids, it feels punishing to play them because, well, you're just, the whole point of that system is to, like, have more mobility and just to move around, maneuver around your opponent's attacks and stuff. But it's just, it feels punishing for androids.
Okay. And I wanted to ask you this because I feel like a lot of people get this mixed up, bro, especially my chat, bro. Like, I be trying to tell them to play like BT3 and stuff like that, but like, do you think if somebody that's playing Raging Blast 2 right now and they hop on Sparking, do you think they will be good at the game, like from day one?
No.
Thank you.
Not immediately. Not immediately.
I'm glad you said it because they think I'm delusional for saying that. It's insane.
Maybe Raging Blast 1, because 2 is really slow.
Yeah, really slow.
It has some depth, right, with the cancels and stuff. I haven't played personally that much, just totally because it's not really my cup of tea. It's not my type of game, but it doesn't feel like Raging Blast at all. Don't play Raging Blast if you want to train for this game.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that, bro. So now they can finally believe me. But another thing I want to go ask you is that, like, do you like how you feel? Like, do you actually like the game, or like, do it feel way better than BT3? Like, like, are you excited about the game still coming out after you played it?
I would say I had a lot of concerns. So if anybody follows me on Twitter, I've been very vocal about the issues this game has had, right? Some reasonable, some maybe not as reasonable. Most of those were put to rest after playing the game. The game, it's pretty much everything I could really ask for in terms of having a modernized Tenkaichi, right? You got your combos. In terms of cancels and stuff, again, I don't know about cancels just yet, but combos are there. I think the combo potential in this game is crazy. So in the old Tenkaichi games, you had to press 5 light attacks before you could, do a step in.
Right.
In this game, you can do a step in at any point after you press square. So combo potential in this game is crazy, I think. If you know Dende, or as you guys might know, Cherry Anims, my friend who went to Anime Expo with me, he just made combos up on the spot. That's how much potential the game has.
That fast?
Obviously he's been studying the game a lot, but he was just making combos on the spot. It was just so cool to see because that was one of the biggest concerns I had, that the game would play maybe a little more like Raging Blast. Maybe the combo potential wouldn't be there all the way, but it's there. I'm super, super excited. In terms of liking the game better than BT3, I think if you're a casual player of the Tenkaichi games, you will have no problem with Sparking Zero, but if you're a super competitive player, so like if you're in the competitive scene for Tenkaichi 3 or 2, it might be a bit of a harder transition for you. That's not to say the game won't have competitive elements. It certainly does. It's just it will take some time to find more things. Maybe there are things in Sparking Zero you don't like, or maybe there are things in Tenkaichi 3 that won't transfer over. But for the most part, I would say if I had to pick a game, I'd just say there are days where I want to play Tenkaichi 3 more than Sparking Zero, but there are days where I want to play Sparking Zero more than Tenkaichi 3. It's like a 50-50. I love the game. I'm super excited for it.
Okay, what character do you think you go main after like playing it? But you don't know yet.
So in BT3, my main was Goku mid. Base form, Super Saiyan, love both those characters. I think so far I would say Goku mid. With the time I had, in terms of character feel, no character particularly felt bad, except for like maybe the androids, because like I said, their key consumption is crazy in that game. So no character particularly felt bad. Everybody felt really, really good. Even androids did, but of course, the key control stuff needs to be figured out. Mr. Satan felt a bit weaker than before. Maybe because, everybody else is from Dragon Ball Super and they've gotten stronger, but in terms of just picking characters, I would say my top 3 right now are Goku mid, Goku Super, and Frieza Super.
Well, 2 Gokus, okay. Alright.
Yeah, no, they made all the Gokus really, really cool in this game.
Okay. And do every character feel different from each other? Like, you can tell, like, do all...
More so than BT3, because a lot of people like to say that, BT3 had a lot of Eka fighters and stuff, and I don't disagree. A lot of characters do play the same or similar to each other.
Yeah.
In Sparking Zero, they're trying their best to change that. So if you look at some of the supers, for example, every Vegeta has a different Big Bang attack.
I did peep that. So yeah.
Every explosive wave in this game has a unique animation. The characters feel even more unique than in Tenkaichi 3. They're really trying their best to make the characters not feel like Echo Fighters here.
Bet, bro. Bet. Is there anything else? I don't want to make this too long, bro. Is there anything else you want to say or whatnot? That's not a question that I asked you about the game, or you want to put out there to people or whatnot?
Well, I would just say be excited for the game. Again, this game has a lot of potential. It'll keep us fed for the next 5-10 years easily.
What's it,
easily.
This game. Think so?
This game, bro, I'm telling you, this game is crazy. I can't wait for people, especially in the competitive scene, to start playing this game. This game's cool. Super, super cool, man.
Hey, man, that's good. That's good to hear that you said that like 5-10 years, because I think we need a good game like that besides Bootyverse. But you like Xenoverse? Just real quick, you like it?
I think it has a place, a time and a place for it. In terms of multiplayer, maybe not so much. Okay. I like the single player content in it, but I'm not a big Xenoverse multiplayer guy.
Okay. But yeah, y'all, man. But like I said, bro, I just want to go ahead and get some more input on it, because I know a lot of people upload gameplays and stuff like that, but nobody actually really talking about it. It's just like, I don't know why. But thank you so much, Creeps, for coming on here, bro, and giving me your input on the game. Y'all, please make sure y'all go follow his YouTube channel, bro. It will be in the pinned comment. And if y'all got any questions, stuff like that, bro, y'all go to his YouTube channel and ask him and stuff like that. Y'all can follow him on Twitter. They can message you on Twitter, or you got it like locked off?
You can message me on Twitter, but be respectful.
Yeah, y'all know. Yeah, don't tweak out, y'all. But yeah, man. But yeah, man. So I really do appreciate you for coming on here, bro. I really do thank you, man. And chat, I think that's I said chat. I think that's everything we got today, man. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of y'all day. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them, or he'll try to answer them in the comment section below.